Now you know me. I'm an old man. I don't understand this newer generation with their skibai-dye toilets and fanum tags. I miss the simpler days, when the slang made sense. You know, words like lol, stafoo, and okay, maybe not that one, but you get the point. We used to have class. And now these goddamn kids come along and ruin everything. They wanna take our guns, they wanna take our freedom, they wanna make us vegan, they wanna take our children and turn them gay. What are you even talking about, dude? Anyway, so where did it all go wrong? Well, first off, let's just get it out of the way. What is internet slang? Well, it's non-standard language commonly used on the internet through different forums, social media, games, you name it. They come in many different forms. We have acronyms, words that sound like or are spelled similar to other words, or just words that don't even make sense and seem to have no connection to what they are used for. Like buzzing. What does this even mean? You're obviously not busting when you eat your 3 AM taco. But still, that taco is buzzing. In the early days, most of the slang used on the internet were acronyms. Often used because you don't want to spell out the full sentence. Words like lol, which of course is never used when you actually laugh out loud. It's more commonly used when you see something funny and you go, But when you find something a little more funny than just a lol, you would use, of course, lamau, which once again doesn't mean that you're actually laughing your behind off, and is more like maybe an audible exhale. And then we have LMFAO, not the very special EDM duo, the acronym, one step up from normal LMAO, so more like an actual chuckle. Or we can take it even further. Roffelmau, here you're supposedly rolling on the floor while you're laughing, but in practice you're usually just still in a chair, but maybe actually laughing. So, recap. LOL, LMAO, audible exhale, LMFAO, chuckle, and Roffelmau, actual laugh. Any questions? Yes, you in the red shirt.
Can I use the bathroom?
What's with the Russian accent? You a spy?
No.
Something's real fishy about this dude. I think he's a spy.
Привет, Sputnik, Kalashnikov, vodka.
Some other common acronyms used were AFK, BRB, OMG, GG, BTV, which no one actually reads as BTV, you read it as by the way. If we fast forward a little bit, some new words start appearing. Swag became widespread sometime around 2008. A lot thanks to Soy Boy, who would use the word excessively in his music. The word being used to describe someone who is very cool. Fun fact, the word is actually really old and was even used in some of Shakespeare's work. To swag or not to swag? There has been quite some debate over the years as to what swag actually stands for, since a lot of people seem to think it's an acronym. And here are some of my favorites. Swag, secretly we are gay. Swag, stolen without a gun. Swag, single, white and gay. Swag, special warfare action group. Swag, sex with Andrew Garfield. YOLO was an unavoidable plague in 2012. The word was popularized by Drake in late 2011, and Jesus Christ, we had YOLO all over social media. We had YOLO graffiti, YOLO hats, I even fucking had one of those by the way, YOLO shirts, YOLO tattoos, everyone was saying YOLO. It even went so far that a young rapper named Irvin McInnes died in September 2012 in a car crash, and just minutes before he tweeted drunk AF going 120 drifting corners, hashtag fuck it YOLO. Like you can't make this shit up. People just do the dumbest shit imaginable and say YOLO. Hey, like, wouldn't it be like totally crazy if we, I don't know, like drove right off this like cliff? Yeah. YOLO! YOLO is in my opinion the start of this new era of complete brain rot on the internet. Okay, maybe swag now that I think about it. Whatever. Luckily for everyone, YOLO died pretty much as fast as it got popular. But that obviously didn't stop people from doing horribly stupid shit. They would just use other phrases instead. But let's jump forward to the year 2013. A new social media platform is launched. Vine! And for you young people in the audience, Vine was sort of a predecessor to what TikTok is today. Users could upload videos up to 6 seconds long, and naturally it spawned a lot of new memes and slang. One of the most popular being yeet. Now yeet is to throw something with great force. Example, yeet the baby. Yes, that is the official example they used in the dictionary. They also state that the simple past tense for yeet is yote. Yeet. Damn! You yoked that baby man. Did you just call me baby man? No, I mean like baby man. Like there's a little... Another slang word became insanely popular after user Peaches Monroe posted a video of her sitting in a car describing her eyebrows as being on fleek.
Eyebrows on fleek, the fuck?
This pretty much instantly blew up, and soon people began describing anything that was perfectly done, you know, hair, outfits, makeup, tax returns, as being on fleek. It didn't take long before even big corporations started using the word on Twitter to engage a younger audience. This led to Peaches apparently being kinda butthurt because she didn't receive any money or recognition from coming up with the word, according to this Vox article at least. And this Vox article, in true Vox fashion, is fucking crazy, dude. They start talking about how using on fleek somehow is black cultural appropriation, which is just fucking wild if you ask me. They also say that you are appropriating black culture if you use words like my bad, cool, hater and high five.
Bruh.
Now you've all definitely heard that audio probably like a fucking million times, to be honest. The word bruh, obviously slang for bro, which is slang for brother, was not a new word and has been around since the early 2000s at least. But this specific audio clip is. In 2014, this clip was uploaded to Vine.
Finished a survey term of 2 years on that
Bruh.
account as
And pretty quickly became a massive success. Since then, the word bruh and this particular sound effect has been used and fucking abused through mainly memes. And this is that kind of word, you know, you start saying ironically around your friends and shit, but then you catch yourself saying it unironically and it just becomes a part of your everyday vocabulary. And all of a sudden, you got a bruh tattoo. Yes, I actually have that. This is my leg. And I do not regret it. Honorable mention! The words bae and fam also started becoming big around this Vine era. Couldn't find any specific evidence linking this directly to Vine, but it became popular around that time. Moving on from Vine, the year is now 2015 and every middle-aged housewife in the world is fantasizing about 50 Shades of Grey, having a huge impact on the cucumber stock market. Meanwhile, some new slang words have appeared. Low-key, for example, originally a word describing something as quiet or of reduced intensity, now started being used to describe opinions or feelings that you would want to be a little secretive about. Even though it was mainly used on social media, where things weren't that secret and literally everyone could see it. Lit is another word that's starting taking off during this time. Lit is used to refer to something as being exciting or fun. Usually you would maybe say that a party is lit, for example. But did you know that the word can actually be traced all the way back to the 1910s, where it meant intoxicated? Here's a quote from a book published in 1918. We walked into the vamp's house. We all got lit and had a hell of a time. Do you use Netflix? Well, maybe you've heard the term Netflix and chill before. This is a code word for people performing some infant manufacturing. You know, wetting the willy, playing hide the sausage, assault with a friendly weapon, some cave diving if you will. Since it had become standard practice for people to just have Netflix on in the background when putting the wand in the Chamber of Secrets. Thanks to the popularity of the term, Netflix and chill condoms became a thing. For those of you who don't want it to become Netflix and child. And in 2020, Ben & Jerry's created Netflix and Chilled, a new ice cream flavor, obviously inspired by the phrase. 2016, the year of the accident. Thick started to become mainstream, being posted all over social media, mainly through memes.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
Thick obviously is just an intentional misspelling of thick and is used to reference someone's curviness. Specifically, the badonkadonk. Goals was another slang term that became popular around this time, mainly through annoying white girls on Tumblr. Goals. 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 Goals.
oh my god, that could so be on.
Goals. 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 Calling something goals means that it's desirable or perfect. For example, a relationship or a friendship might be goals. Soy Boy! A Soy Boy is kinda hard to nail down exactly what it is. It's starting to be used sometime around 2017, and generally it's a stereotype of a man who lacks masculine features, is a feminist, is oversensitive, is a vegan, and the biggest sin of all, drinks soy milk. It is a term most commonly used by alt-writers as an insult towards those who deviate from what is considered conventional masculinity. The term came from a myth that drinking soy lowers your testosterone levels, which of course isn't true. Opposite to the soy boy, we have the Chad. Chad, alpha male, sigma male, they're all the same thing basically. A Chad is the total opposite of a soy boy. It is the pinnacle of man, the ultimate being in testosterone-ness. This dude fucks your mom just by looking at her. And they also tend to treat women a little questionably. Chad originated in Chicago as an insult towards successful young white men in the 90s, and over the years made its way into the internet, and is now most commonly found in incel forums or in memes comparing him to the weak beta male virgin. One of the biggest slang words of 2017 is cap. Cap or no cap is slang for lie, where if something is cap, it's a lie, and if something is no cap, get this, it's not a lie. This word is often found on social media being used to convey that you are in fact telling the truth, in many cases paired up with a for real for some extra spice. Cap was popularized in 2017 by Young Thug and Future on their track No Cap. However, the word actually originated sometime in the early 1900s.
It appears he has been a victim of a self-sucking accident. Are you positive about that, sir? The neighbors say they heard loud noises coming from this very house. Let me look closer. No, he definitely did this himself. No cap? No cap, for real. Oh, okay.
2018 rolls around, and now some fucking interesting shit starts happening. We have the start of TikTok, the insane Fortnite craze, and a little girl showing off her luxury cars, houses, and just sheer amounts of money on social media. I'm of course talking about Lil Tay. Influencers like her and Rice Gum popularized a new word, flexing. Now flexing, kinda like you would flex your muscles, is a term for showing off, mainly your money. Many influencers would try to flex their extravagant lifestyle with fancy cars and nice houses, which worked extremely well if you were trying to amass an audience of small children. Over time, the term weird flex but okay became the most popular way of using this word, of course used as a snarky comment when someone brags about something weird, mainly on Twitter. And what better way to flex than with the tightest drip on the playground? Better than Goku! Better than Goku. Drip, of course, is referring to someone's clothes, meaning that you're simply put a fucking baller. You're stylish, you're cool, you're basically Andrew Garfield. For real, it means that you have cool clothes and was popularized by none other than Cardi B on her track Drip. But no one seems to be able to agree where exactly the term originated. Some think it's from the Atlanta rap scene, some think it's New Jersey slang. I personally believe it came from the critically acclaimed TV series Zoe 101.
Yeah, Zoe, that was trippy.
Drip very quickly shifted into more of an ironic word that you would see in memes, like the Goku Drip meme or Among Us Drip. It also became popular on TikTok, like in the Respect the Drip Karen TikTok trend.
Respect the drip, Karen.
Let's roll forward to 2019. The YouTube channel RDC World 1 posted a comedy sketch about a lawyer talking to a rapper who's been caught doing some illegal activities. And in this sketch, he mentions this.
This is 4K! How did they get you in 4K?
This video gained a fair bit of traction, and in 2020 started a new slang, caught in 4K, meaning that someone was caught with crystal clear evidence, like if they were caught on a 4K video. You would find this most commonly in replies on Twitter or just generally in memes. The phrase hits different became popular around 2019 and basically means that something conveys a different feeling than it used to. And it is actually very versatile, like extremely versatile. For example, when something is better than it usually is, you can say, damn, this Uno Miles track hits different. Or if something is worse than it usually is, you can say, damn, this McAfrica, the limited edition Olympic Games burger only sold in Norway and Denmark in 2002 that received major backlash for being released during a major famine in Africa really hits different, man. You can use it to compare things, like, damn, this Worcestershire Worcestershire sauce, good enough. It's really good, but this Swedish surströmming hits different, man. Or, in very, very specific cases, when you're getting hit by a car, but it is your second time getting hit by a car, or even third or fourth, we shouldn't discriminate. You can say, damn, this 2020 Hyundai Elantra Value Edition really hits different, man. It's just so goddamn useful. Now, 2020. A big stinky year for many. The world was in shambles. This year just straight up sucked. Kobe died. Chadwick, the dude that played Black Panther, died. California had the biggest wildfire season ever recorded in its modern history. All the George Floyd stuff happened. And yeah, like a huge fucking pandemic which closed down the entire world for a very long time. Like even the Olympics were postponed. And nothing has ever interfered with the Olympics since World War II. But we had Among Us. And this shit took over the world, and it popularized a new slang word, sus. Sus is, of course, just a shortened version of suspicious, and was used in the game Among Us when someone was acting like the imposter. They were acting sus. This slang has of course been around for way longer than just 2020, and can be found in a lot of instances on the internet before then. But it saw a huge boom thanks to the game, and the many creators making content on it. Based. Based on what? No, just based. It's a word with a meaning that is extremely hard to explain. Kinda just gotta know what it is. You could say that it means that something is agreeable or like the right opinion. Most often you would say that a person is based. But it could also be a thing that is based. Like tax evasion. Based as fuck, dude. This word is also kinda synonymous with the alt-right, who would use the word to describe people who speaks the truth. People like Ben Shapiro as being based and red-pilled.
Wet ass P-word. Make that pullout game weak.
Man, I'm dead. Doesn't mean that someone is literally dead. Means that something is so funny, they died from laughing. This slang has been around for a while, but became popular in 2021 from a TikTok where one dude would tell a bad joke and the other would respond with, I'm dead, and turn into a skeleton.
Look at this projector in the box. Put my dick in the box.
bro, I'm dead as fuck.
And through the end of 2021 and 2022, many people made similar videos on the platform, getting millions of views.
Man, I'm dead.
This made the phrase I'm dead become increasingly more popular as a response to something funny. This phrase also changed the way emojis were being used. The skull emoji is now kinda the same thing as the crying laughing face emoji.
Oh my god, getting run over by a car, like how embarrassing. Oh my god, yeah, that's like totally an ick.
The ick. What is the ick? You've all probably heard it all over TikTok, in viral videos where people talk about their icks, or that one dude that just makes a list over all the icks. An ick is something that disgusts you about a potential partner, like being lactose intolerant. Yuck! The term originated from the TV show Ally McBeal in 1999, where the main character refers to not being attracted to someone for unknown reasons as the ick. However, this slang didn't see mainstream use until sometime after 2020. Now it can commonly be found on mainly TikTok, but also other social media of course. Some icks are totally understandable, like pronouncing David Bowie's name wrong, but a lot of people seem to have icks that doesn't make as much sense, like being excited to see you, filling up your car with gas, jumping up and down at a festival, or just drinking fucking milk. Now, let's talk about the man who pretty much single-handedly is responsible for the most slang words of modern time. One of the most influential people on the internet right now, Kaisen. One of the biggest streamers right now, famous for his over-the-top style of content. He's a part of the so-called W community of Twitch, and if you watch any of his streams, it makes sense why they call it that.
W's in the shot.
Now L and W, or just dub, is shortened version of lose and win. But it's not only used as a substitute for the words win or lose. Of course, when you lose a game, you might say that you took an L, or got a W if you won. Here you can replace the L or the W with the full word, and it still makes sense. But it's more commonly used to describe different things as good or bad. Like if someone had a bad opinion or take on something, you would say L take. Or if a burger is bussin', you might say W burger. Here it wouldn't make much sense to replace the L or the W with the full word since lose take and win burger doesn't make any sense. Kai of course didn't coin the term L or W. I mean, it's been around since the late 90s, early 2000s at least. But I would argue streamers like Kai popularized the word and made it more hip with the kids. But now for a word that this man did coin. Riz. I'm getting fucking Vietnam flashbacks just saying it. Started becoming popular sometime around late 2022. And it's all thanks to this man. Riz means that you have a skill for picking up chicks at the bar. It's the same thing as having game. Danny DeVito is the pure incarnation of Riz, if that means anything to you. A lot of people seem to think that Riz is just a shortened version of charisma, which would seem logical, but according to Kai, isn't the truth.
But it's not like short for something else, or
nah, not so. When I heard it, nah, it was just Riz meant game. You feel me? People say it's short for charisma.
Okay,
which is like,
but
not to me.
I'm talking to the inventor.
No, not to me. Not to me. And that's
not the origin.
Gyat is another word that you've probably heard all over TikTok and other social media. The word has been around on the internet since at least early 2010s, where it would just be an intentional misspelling of God in the phrase goddamn. But in 2021, streamer Your Rage started using the word whenever someone voluptuous would appear in his streams. This started a new meaning behind the word. When someone has a gyat, it simply means they have a big butt. However, it did take all the way until 2023 until it truly got popular, mainly thanks to streamer Kaisen who would use the word on his streams. And this is where we are today. Thanks to today's slang, we have wonderful videos like this.
On his visit to LSU, Livy rizzed him up. He might be the new Riz King. Do you think Baby Gronk will lead LSU to a national championship?
And I'm gonna lie, I wouldn't want it any other way. To return to the original question, where did it all go wrong?